Hello Moto heads and welcome to some more high-speed action. This is going to be Moto 2 at the Ironman National 450C class. Game face on, the gate is down. We always like to start to the inside here at Ironman. And it looks like we're probably going to get the whole shot. There's number 411, that's Logs. And I think Logs ended up getting the whole shot, or at least he got credited for it. Doing the big double there right out of the gate, trying to put a gap between us and the rest of the field. The rest of the field is only 3 other riders. We got 3 hardcore C-class racers other than ourselves here in Moto 2. I'm a little surprised that Redneck Bounty didn't show up for Moto 2. He did so well at the beginning of Moto 1. He needs to just put his nose to the grindstone and practice, maybe grow up a little bit, and act like some of the other guys out here who are his same age. Alright, Moto heads, I like the way this moto is starting off. We still got somebody right behind us. I'm willing to bet that's probably number 941, Super Sandy. I could be wrong. So we got Super Sandy, number 941. We got number 47, Minty Pine Cones. And we also have number 411, Logs. And those are the other 3 hardcore C riders who made it here to MXLR Moto 2. We got so many people racing in the MXLR right now. We do have a C class. I'd love to see the C class get bigger. Alright, I was right. That's Super Sandy right behind us. Starting to put the pressure on. So if you're watching this and you think, oh man, I'm not good enough to race in the league, come join us. There will always be somebody about your speed in here. The more riders, the better. We got more riders joining the MXLR from other leagues lately. As a matter of fact, I got a pretty exciting announcement. In between motos, I learned that somebody new inked a deal at Decked Out Racing Yamaha. And he's kind of a big deal, a bit of a legend in the game. And I'm talking about Barry. That's Barry Bars. Dude is on my team now. Maybe I can learn some stuff from him. I learned a lot of stuff in another league. Mainly from a guy named Damo and another guy named Skur. Those 2 and I used to just get out on the track and grind. So those 2 I give the most credit for teaching me how to go a little bit faster. I know that I'm still racing here in the C class, but I guarantee I wouldn't be leading this moto if I never trained with those 2 guys. Alright, we got a 4-second lead here, Moto heads. If you didn't see the first moto, we won that one after a last lap battle with Super Sandy, number 941. And this race is going a little bit easier so far, but you never know. These C-class riders, even though there's only 4 of us in Moto 2, I'm going to give us all a little bit respect here. I'm going to give us all a little bit of respect here. Not only are we out here doing it in the C class, I think we're all 4 riding pretty well. It seems like at least 3 of us, if not all 4 of us, are on the same pace for the most part. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on behind us now. We got a 7-second lead. Actually more of a 6-second lead. So this team that I'm on, Decked Out Racing Yamaha, I really like it. We're getting more and more powerhouse riders, total heavy hitters involved over here. And it's pretty cool because the team is a democracy. When there's decisions to be made, everybody comes together and votes. It's not a dictatorship of any sorts. And the team owner's a cool cat. That's Moto X Monster. He has a YouTube channel as well. I'm going to go ahead and give him another shout out. I gave him a shout out before, but he changed the name of his channel since then. So here's a big shout out to Moto X Monster, team owner of Decked Out Racing Yamaha. This is his YouTube. It needs some love. It is growing, but it's growing a little bit slower than it should. Everybody go over there. Give him some subscribes, some views, some likes. You know the drill. Stimulate the algorithms. And then I'm going to give another shout out to a new channel. This is some old school motocross video game stuff here that I'm going to bring up. This is Game Brain Media's new channel, Motoheads. It's all about the old school Rainbow Studios OG Motocross Madness. I hope he gets into Motocross Madness 2 as well. That would be the first game I ever played against people online. I think the lobby's maxed out to 8 riders, but if you wanted to have a less glitchy, funner time, you'd usually, I don't know, limit it to 4 or 5. Alright, going for the big boy line. Oh, came up way short. That was bad. Alright, so go give Game Brain Media's new channel some love, Motoheads. Dude was inspirational to us in getting this channel going. And we appreciate all the advice he gave us. Honestly, I'm not too concerned about growing this channel, really. I'm doing it for fun. I don't plan on making any money off it or anything like that. So we're maintaining a 6 or 7 second lead here, up to 8 there for a second. And I just looked back in the map and I could see the other 3 guys, and they're all keeping each other honest. We are all maintaining roughly the main pace here, and I love it. I'm going to emphasize again, if you enjoy racing the MX versus ATV Legends on the PlayStation, come join MXLR's league. We're having a great time over here. We need more riders. I'd love to see a full C-class. That would be cool. Now, the way that they do it here, Motoheads, is in qualifying, the top 16 fastest lap times all get together and race the A-class main event. The next 16 fastest lap times in qualifying all get together and race the B-class main event. And then the next however many riders race in the C-class main event, or in this case, 2 motos here at Ironman. The best that I've ever finished was a 3rd place podium in the B class. And if you add that up, that's 16 plus 3, that's 19th place, which is a points paying position for the championship. I'm in the C class today. There will be no points given to me. And what that boils down to, if I win here today, and now I got a 10-second lead in Moto 2, we won the first Moto. I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch. But if we do end up bringing this thing home and winning today, that means technically we finished in 33rd position, assuming everybody finishes in the A and B classes. I hope that's not too confusing. I hope that makes sense to you. But sometimes people don't finish both motos in the other classes, and that can even move us up a little bit. So we could finish like 33-31 or something like that. And that's pretty cool. I love the way that they do this. Right now I'm just relishing in the fact that I'm out front in a moto. Even if it is a C class, I love it. Whoever is in second is keeping us honest. Still got a 10-11 second lead. So we're not going to do this big boy line anymore this moto. At least that's not my plan. You never know. I always say things like that. And then on a whim, I just pull the trigger. I can't help myself sometimes. We got 4.5 minutes left here in 450 C-Class racing here at the MXLR League Ironman Raceway. A big shout out to all my teammates that are up in the B class today. Shout out to P Shooter, Moto X Monster, Nick Lappin. He's been tearing it up lately. Nick Lappin is no joke. And I'm sure there's a few more that I left out. Apologies to you guys. I'm not sure if Zan is still on the team or not. Like I said, Barry Bars just inked in a deal. So we'll see him on our team in Unadilla. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Hopefully he can qualify for the A class. Dude is so fast. And in the past, he was on a rival team of mine. So I ain't gonna lie, I used to talk some smack about him. But it's good to have him here at Decked Out Racing, where we may or may not be trying to get a deal with Fruit of the Loom to make some badass Yamaha underwear. And then Hugo Boss may or may not team up with Fly Racing, making some riding gear. Like I said, that's just all the rumor mill. But you heard it here first. Go ahead and tell people it's pretty much true. Alright, we got a 15-second lead here with 2.5 minutes left to go. Feeling pretty confident in the C class. Man, I just noticed back in the map again, looks like the three guys behind us are duking it out. Nothing but respect for number 47, Minty Pine Cones. Dude hosted these two C-Class races. Thank you very much, Minty. Big thanks to number 411 Logs for hanging in there and duking it out here in the C-Class. And then, of course, nothing but respect for number 941, Super Sandy on his KTM. I think he's on a KTM. I think for some reason Koopa just joined our squad. I don't know. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe he's just watching. If so, that's cool. Welcome, Koopa. We need some fans over here in the C-Class, Motoheads. Oh, see, I did the big boy line, even though after I said I wasn't going to do it anymore. I figured a 15-second lead, why not? There's no way we can lose this moto. Alright, I should stop talking smack. We still got a couple laps to go and anything can happen. I always go to the right in the split section. Oh, that wasn't very pretty. Bouncing off the banner, bouncing over everything. I'm just trying not to mess up, and we're going to ride this thing home. This will be our first win in a league. I'd love to have some of you guys come up and challenge us. You guys know who you are. I see you in public lobbies all the time. Come give this thing a whirl. Whoa, blew that turn just a little bit. Not a big deal. We still got a 15-second lead. We're about to get the white lap. I'm sorry, the white flag for the last lap. No big boy line. Oh. All right, we're going into the last lap, Moto 2, with a 15-second lead. This corner right here always bugs me out a little bit. Kind of blew it, not too bad. And I notice our lead is a little bit smaller now. I'm thinking second place might have done the... with a reset now. Second place probably did that big boy line. And our 15-second lead is now down to more like a 10-second lead. All we got to do is not give in to the pressure here. Keep it on two wheels. Oh, now it's down to a 9-second lead. We got a motivated second place behind us. Willing to bet that's number 941, Super Sandy. Oh! That was ugly. Yeah, down to almost a 7th. Oh, I'm surprised we didn't get reset. We are just messing up left and right here. We only got a couple turns left here. Super Sandy's probably going to go for that big boy line. It doesn't matter. We got an 8-second lead. We got this one in the bag, Moto heads. This is going to be our first overall win. I know it's only the C class. Why don't one of you guys show up and stop me? All right, Moto heads. Look at those lap times. Everybody at 1:46. That is beautiful. All right, you guys have fun no matter what you do, and we will see you in the next Moto.